Hi, I'm Kenda from the CaffeineCoquette.com parenting blog, and today I'm going to review two items from the Covergirl NatureLuxe collection. This is a requested review from BuzzAgent.com. We were sent two products to review. The first one is the Liquid Silk Foundation. This is what it looks like. It is a 1 ounce soft tube, very compact and small, so it can fit easily in your purse or your overnight bag. The Liquid Silk Foundation has an SPF of 10, and the biggest selling point of this is that there is no oil or oily emollients in the product. It still has a very silky smooth texture, and it goes on very smooth, but it contains cucumber water for that smoothness instead of oil. So if you have sensitive skin, this would be very gentle for your complexion. It comes in 14 shades. This shade is called Flax. I'm not sure if you can tell what the color is. It's a pinkish light brown. Normally, because my skin tends to lean more toward a yellow color than a pink, because I'm a natural redhead, I'm not sure if you can tell right now because my hair is still wet from the shower. But this time I decided, because this is supposed to be very thin and lightweight, I decided to try something in the pink range to see if it would boost my complexion. This foundation, first off, as soon as you open it and put it on your hand, the smell is amazing. Now, I'm not the type of consumer who will throw something away just because of the smell if it performs well otherwise. But it's always nice when you can put something this close to your nose that doesn't smell bad. Sometimes I would use more high-end products, and my husband would lean in to kiss me goodbye before work, and he would jump back and say, "Oh, you put makeup on," because he could smell it. And no one wants to smell like their foundation. But this smells wonderful. It's the jojoba and the rose hips extract that they put into the foundation. It does go on very smooth and silky, just like they promise. It's very lightweight and true to color. Sometimes a foundation will give you great coverage but leave you very thick and cakey. I know you hear that word all the time, cakey, but it really does feel like that. And if you live anywhere where dry skin is a problem, like I do, I live in the Northeast, then putting on that heavy coverage foundation accentuates all of the areas where you have dry skin. Even if you couldn't see it before, you definitely see it after you put it on. And then if you also like using a powder or a brushed mineral afterwards, it's even worse. I had some dry areas here and in here when I put this on, and although it doesn't hide the dry areas, no foundation does, it did not accentuate them. I really liked that aspect of the product. It was light enough that it didn't cake up on top of any problem areas of my skin. At the same time, it did provide a medium level of coverage. This is not the foundation you want to use if you have trouble skin, because it's very translucent. It does provide coverage if you have medium to good skin. It would be a great foundation for just going out for the day shopping, or if you have you know, a very relaxed work situation but you still want to look nice for work. This is not the foundation you want to use when you're going out for the night or for a photo shoot or for a video blog. But for day-to-day use, it would be fantastic. I can't feel it at all on my skin, and it did even out the tone. And I was right in selecting a more pink tone because it actually perked up my complexion, gave me a little rosy glow, and it blended so easily with my skin. It was also the kind of foundation that you could just put in certain areas. If you don't want to wear a foundation over your entire face and blend it into your neck, and like some thicker foundations require, you can just put this just in your trouble spots on your circles under your eyes or on your chin or even just right here on your forehead to even out some oiliness. It has a very moderate matte finish, which is good if you don't want to wear powder. I normally don't wear powder myself because of having more dry skin. So for a day-to-day product, I would highly recommend this. It's priced at anywhere between $10 to $12, which I personally think is a little on the high end. I probably would have passed this up on the shelf for something a few dollars cheaper, since it doesn't offer as much coverage as other foundations in this price range. But if you are normally paying $10 to $12 for your foundation and you want something a little lighter, smells better, and doesn't take forever to wash off at the end of the day, then I would highly recommend this. Hi, welcome back for part 2 of the Covergirl NatureLuxe collection review. The second product that I was sent is the Gloss Balm from the same collection, and it is said to promise the gloss of a lip gloss and the moisturizing properties of a lip balm. It's an SPF of 15, which is a little bit higher SPF than some of the other balms that I use, which is good. And it comes in 16 colors. This is color 270 and it's called Spice. And I will open it up here so you can see the color a little bit better. Unfortunately, I didn't get to select which color I received, and this is not the color that I would have chosen. Normally I go with a more pink or rose tinted lip balm or gloss because of my red hair. A burnt orange isn't exactly, as you can see, the color that I should be wearing. It's a more of an orange than a red. But the best feature of this product, again, like the foundation, I would have to say is not that it smells good, but there is no smell. I mean, if you know, of course, if you put it right on your nose, you can tell it's a cosmetic, but there is no specialty smell that you're going to get sick of after 20 minutes of wearing it, like some of the flavored or scented lip glosses and balms that I use. And there's no chemical smell to it. Now, this is supposed to promise two things. Three things if you consider the trueness of color, which the color is true. But the first thing it's supposed to promise is a glossy finish. I did not find that to be true. Even though it goes on very smooth and very sheer, you can see I have no more gloss to my lips than if I had just got up and put nothing on them. It does leave them soft but not shiny. It's leans more toward a lipstick in that aspect, a sheer lipstick, than a lip gloss. The other area that it's supposed to give you is moisturizing like a lip balm. Now, if you remember from the first segment, I was talking about having dry skin in the Northeast, and another problem is having dry lips. I have to use a balm every day to keep it under control. And this did perform well in that aspect. It stayed very moisturized until it wore off, which was, I would say, probably a good hour the color lasted. So it does moisturize, not any more so than a chapstick or a lip balm that I already own, but it does do what it promises in that aspect. Another thing that I did like about this color, but you need to keep in mind when selecting your color, is that it's a very sheer color. I just wanted to say color 3 times, and I did. But it's a very sheer color. I'll show you again. It looks as if it's going to go on thick like a lipstick, and it does not. This is a fresh application, and as you can see, it's very see-through. It has more color than a lip gloss, but not as much color as a lipstick. So overall, I like the product. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I'd been able to select my color, so keep that in mind. If you're thinking about purchasing it, your opinion of it may be reflected by how well the color matches your complexion. Um, just like the NatureLuxe foundation, I think this would be great for everyday use. If you are the type of person who just puts on a little bit of lipstick and mascara to go to the store, to run out to pick the kids up from school, this would be perfect for that occasion. Um, it doesn't come off on your skin. And it stays on for a good amount of time, but it doesn't dye your lips like a lot of the long-lasting lipsticks and lip tints do. So at the end of the day, you can wash it off and it's gone. The Gloss Balm retails for between $6 to $7, which again, I think is a little bit on the high side. I found many balms and glosses that perform just as well, if not better, for a few dollars less. But if you are a dedicated CoverGirl consumer and you prefer to use all of their products, then I would say this is the best balm slash gloss sheer coverage lip color that I've tried of theirs. Both of the products, actually all of the collection, can be found at both online and at retail outlets such as Walmart, Target, areas like that. So if you tend to stay out of the high-end stores, and I won't say their names, you know who they are, then you might want to give the NatureLuxe collection a try. I think you'll be pleased with it, and I think I'll be purchasing more of these in the future after I use these. And I'm definitely going to try a different color in the Gloss Balm. And I will come back and let you guys know if that changes my opinion of the product. So thanks for coming by for our review, and don't forget to go to thecaffeinecoquette.com and check out the blogs and our network writers. All right, see you next time.